our next video of Velvet Toes and her Spiderlings. I meant to make this video earlier, but it seemed that I was never home during the sunny hours of the day that I would need to make this video. So I waited and waited, and now the babies that hatched out from her egg sac several days ago are now riding on her back, and some of them are starting to leave. Now I don't know if they're permanently departing or if they're just accidentally getting flicked off as she walks along. But I think that this may be the time of their departure. So at least you still get to see most of them on her back. And I believe at the moment you can see a couple of them that are on her head and several that are moving toward her head. Now initially when they had just hatched, they did not move around at all. In fact, this is the first day that I have really noticed them moving. So it's a very exciting day. And this probably means that the youngsters are ready to search for food. So I do have our trusty fruit fly colony and their flightless fruit flies. And that's what the baby mantises have been eating. Now these spiders though are pretty tiny, so we'll have to see if they're able to eat such a large prey. They are spiders though. If anybody could do it, they could do it. I worry that right now there's a big glare because the direction the camera is pointing, so I'm going to shift over here where I can see one of her little spiderlings has ventured out on its own, trying to get a good distance so we can focus on it. So there's one right there. And there are several others. As I moved the leaves around, I saw them kind of scurrying around. So that means that they are starting to embark on their solitary adult lives. And as you can see, her egg sac has been discarded for some time now. After the babies hatched, she must have removed it herself because it was down at the bottom of her burrow. And they do actually check and maintain their egg sacs while they're carrying the babies inside of them, so it's pretty interesting. I'm not sure exactly how they feel or what they know, but somehow they realize that the babies have all hatched out. They also help them by opening up the egg sac. I didn't get to see this one do it at all, but the previous wolf spider I had, I did get to observe that, so it was pretty cool. And most spiders do not carry their babies on their bodies. It's only wolf spiders, which is a number of different species in that group, and they, to my knowledge, are the only ones that do it in this manner. Other spiders will carry their egg sacs. The fishing spiders will carry them underneath their bodies, and they'll set them down when they eat and then pick them back up, and they'll build a little nursery web when they're ready to hatch their babies out of the egg sac. Other kinds will usually, of course, position them in their webs, but these guys are not web spiders. They, as you can see, do make a little retreat burrow, such as Velvet Toes has made here, but they're active hunting spiders. not web builders that kind of sit and wait for something to come in. So they all have a different strategy of what they do. And this happens to be theirs, which I think is extra cool.